At the moment, we're actually seeing 8 to 10 new women every single week accessing our service for support around domestic and family violence.
Being again a border bank, one that's customer owned, really integrated into the community. We understand where there are areas of our community that need help. One of those areas that we saw was in the area of domestic violence. So we started the Safer Communities Fund and making an initial contribution of $50,000 to really distribute, which is where the Board of Trust come into, really distribute to those frontline organisations that need help, because they do an amazing job in those areas, and our Safer Communities Fund is designed to make sure they can continue to support those greatly in need.
Imagine being in domestic violence and not knowing whether you're still going to be safe or not, being frightened to go out of your door. Imagine being able to have something delivered to your door by your support worker or through us, that connection, and having that pressure taken off your shoulders, that safe environment. So the project, the Community Support Connection Program, will hopefully be able to extend on and give our organisations that option of being able to ring up at any time and ask for a hamper with the basics and have our meals included from our kids' cooking and care programs.
So currently, Yes Unlimited are working with 5 key domestic violence services in the Albury area. It's basically around providing coordinated access for women and children. So this fund will help us on, say, a Friday afternoon at 4:30 when all the services are getting ready to close for the weekend and there's a woman who's just been assaulted, she's in hospital, her children and her have nowhere to go for the weekend. We can use this money to purchase some groceries, to get some clothing. We can pay for accommodation for over the weekend, which is just going to bolster her safety through to the next week when we can provide some more support.
So we're really excited about this because a lot of the time when we're working with people who have or are experiencing domestic and family violence, a real barrier to them actually being able to leave that situation and re-establish their life is like financial issues that are preventing them from being able to leave. We feel like this grant, it's going to go a long way to actually being able to bolster the safety, whether that looks like in people's homes. Often we're doing things like security cameras or lock changes, those kind of really practical things.
Yeah, we feel that domestic violence is very much a subject matter that's not being spoken about. And if it is, it's really put into that too hard bucket and people aren't tackling it. So we really hope that this project makes a difference to young people in our region.
The name of this project in particular is Change the Story, and it's an education program for Year 6 students to change the story around domestic violence for families in Australia. It's about talking to them about what respectful relationships are, what it means to be a man and a woman. We also cover gender stereotypes, communication, how we manage regulate our own emotions, all those sorts of things. With this grant, it means that we can go into more schools. So we have worked with more than 14 schools across northeast Victoria to provide this program. But unfortunately, if there's no funding, they can't run it. So schools are crying out for our services, but they often call us and say, well, how much is it? And it means there will be 2 more schools in this region that will get the opportunity to have us come in and run the program so we can reach more students in our region. Up to 80 students will get to experience it.
Our project is
therapeutic group work for people recovering from family violence. So with the support of the Safer Communities grant, we'll be able to further support the clients who've experienced family violence who participate in our groups. We'll be able to offer take-home resources which will allow them to further embed the skills and strategies that they're learning in our therapeutic groups. This is going to make such a big difference in so many lives of the participants of our group.
It won't be long before we're in a position to deliver not just grant rounds, but think long term. What could we do over the coming years to make a genuine difference? And I think that's an extraordinary gift on behalf of Hume Bank, and Border Trust is thrilled to be part of that solution. And it's really exciting to know that in the years to come, our network and our collaboration will grow, and we expect to see a significant difference and improvement in the statistics to domestic and family violence in our region.
So this is an extension of the work that we're doing internally within Hume Bank to make sure that our products and our services aren't used as a weapon to conduct financial abuse. And it recognises the role that Hume Bank can play to support organisations that are in a better position to create social good than we are.